Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We are on the ATS MAC route and we're in the class 87 for one of the rail tour services. So we're here at Wilmslow and we're going to be going up to Manchester Piccadilly. But we're not going the fast route, faster route. We're going via the Styal line. So we're going to be going off this way. Which I suppose maybe it is the faster route. I don't know, has anyone sort of timed how quick it is to go that way as opposed to this way? Although the speed limit is higher if you go via Stockport. Right, let's get the train set up. It's been a little while since we've driven the 87, but I remember there are bits out here to do. So let's make our way through the engine room, or motor room I should say. Let's see. It's here somewhere in it, DSD. DSD. Pretty certain it's here somewhere. Where are you? I thought there was a MCB in here we had to change. Oh, there it is, DVD or DSD. Cool, that's that sorted. Right, let's head back. Lovely, isn't it, in there? Lovely. Cool, AWS, which is up here. That's that sorted. Cool. Set that to, hang on, key in. Forward. And that comes alive. Listen to that. The doors are already shut as well. Headlights. Wherever they are again. Where are they? Headlights. Or headlight on. Marker on. Marker right on. There we go, we're ready to go. There's our Bardic there. And we're fast to Piccadilly. It was timed to take, I think, 16 minutes. Well, I suppose it probably is very close, as in which way's quicker, via Styal or via Stockport. Because if you go via Stockport, you've got the slow speed limit going through Stockport. Whereas this way is fairly quick most of the way. Yeah, 10 miles. This one's pretty easy to drive. Like, it seems challenging, the 87, but really, as long as you keep those that bar there, if it doesn't go into red, you're alright. So always keep an eye on those bars. Just don't let it get into red when you're running up and you'll be alright. So we've never driven this part of the route. Well, this is my first run doing this part of the route. Basically just from here, round the corner, through Styal, and then where the triangle is for Manchester Airport. Let's do a little brake test. Make sure all's working. Yeah, that seems okay. Wait for the brakes to release and then speed up to 65. So our first time driving this bit. Well, I've still got the HUD off as it's, well, probably fairly straightforward. It's only a short little section we haven't done. And I doubt there's going to be a random 20 mile per hour speed limit or anything like that. .75, which I probably now stays at all of the way. And we've got another 87 on the back as well. Hang on. Let's run that up. 75. Slowly running it up again. This is Styal. Let's get a flyby shot. We've got a warning for a 40. Let's quickly get back in then. Although I wonder if that's if you're going around the junction though. That might not actually apply to us. Well, they didn't have a little arrow on it though. Yeah, I wonder if this 40 will actually be for us. But yeah, it didn't indicate which way it was for. Well, this is the triangle. It's off to the left here, takes you up to Manchester Airport. Yeah, the warning board didn't have any arrow to indicate which way it was for. So it's still 75 for us. So run it up again. Cool. Now you got, was it Held Green Station? That's just after where it joins up. So we get a nice shot going through there. Oh, bugger. Quickly cut the power. They're in neutral section there all of a sudden. I'm not sure if we cut the power in time there. I think we're okay. Let's get a little shot though. So this is yeah, Held Green Station. Nice. Probably should have the markers on at the back, or tail lights. I know it's working fine, so we did just about get it off in time for the neutral sections. Off at the neutral section. Right, so you got Gatley Station, Gatley, East Didsbury, Burnage, and then Muldreth Road. And after Muldreth Road, we'll have a warning for a 45. That's where we join up with the well, the main line again. A little bit naughty doing that. There we go. My driving of this isn't great so far. Only 75 along here. We keep running it down just to run it up again. As we're going uphill here. Well, I believe this is uphill. Well, maybe not. This is Gatley Station. Flying through there. Cool. I know we do start climbing fairly soon. Let's get a nice shot of the 87. What a grand train, apart from looking all a bit blurred there. Doesn't come out very well, does it, on photo mode? Bit like the 153, that never comes out well on photo mode. Sit back and relax now, not really much we can do. Just make sure it doesn't go over 75. Which, as we're about to start the climb up, should be, well, shouldn't go over. There you go, climbing up now. So the speed probably will start dropping slowly. So we might have to run it up in a minute. Through we go. That's East Didsbury. This is fun though, isn't it? Driving the 87. I think this is... No, there is a couple of... Oh, hang on. What other routes can you drive the 87 on? Obviously, Overshap, the route it comes from. Can you drive... I don't know if you can drive the 87 on actually any other routes at the moment. I think there was meant to be a rail tour for West Coast Main Line South, but I don't think that happened in the end. Yeah, I don't think you can drive it on any other routes. Obviously, within service mode. Unless you spawn it in free roam. Going about 65 now, but not really too fast. As the speed drops anyway after Muldreth Road, which is the next stop. And they're all quite close together along here as well. Not overly far apart. Cool. This is Muldreth Road. I think that's how you say it. And then we should then get the warning for the 45. And I wonder, is that quicker than going via Stockport? Because obviously coming into Stockport you've got to slow right down. Whereas here it's sort of quick the whole way. That's apart from this junction here where it's 45. But it doesn't last for long. And to see this rail tour you do need to own the West Coast Main Line Overshap route by JT, which is a very good route. Although a very long route as well. A little bit of breakage just to bring us down for the 45. There you go, 45. So then it joined back up with the main line. I assume in real life the Styal line must be a diversionary route for Avanti. That is, I assume the drivers would sign this route. I mean, there's not really much to it really, is there? 65, 75, 45. With what, 5 stops? Do correct me, or do let me know if that is correct. Do Avanti drivers sign the Styal line? Surely. So if there's any issues at Stockport, which I think actually there was a couple of days ago with the overhead electrical wires, they could send trains the other way around. And run it down straight away. Double yellow, the signal blocks are a bit smaller on this part of the route. So a bit of breakage. Got Longside Depot on the right of us. Must admit, this route doesn't seem to get on well with the 153 or even the 87. Like I'm noticing, yeah, sort of a little bit of blurriness sort of within those trains. The 323 was fine though, the 323 and the 390. No issues with those. Warning for the 40. Cool. Beast, the 87. Again, we do potentially have a red light coming up. Or red signal. There's an overgrown line there on the left of us. Oh, we might potentially have a yellow though. What's that position light signal we got on that one? Yeah, that's yellow, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why we've got the yellow and the position light signal. Because ideally that should be a red light, and then we then have the position light signal. You shouldn't have both. It's a bit weird. Yeah, how weird. Very weird. Interesting. No, it's almost like seems like that's meant to be red. So even the little like side light on it is yeah, how bizarre. Potentially a bug. Well, I'd assume that's a bug. Which again, this is ATS's first route, so you might get things like that. Ultimately, all developers have things like that. Although actually saying that, there is actually a patch due out on console, so that might actually fix that. I'm recording this on the 3rd of July, so this video will be going out probably in the next few days. So these things may be sorted by now. So I like to record my videos in advance with work and stuff. Platform 9 we're coming into. Well, that was a fun journey. Again, all the drives we've had so far on this trip have been lovely. And the thing is, there's so much service variety as well, like time-wise. They're not too strenuous. Like most of the, they're all like 30 minutes or so. Sort of 15 to 30 minute runs. So quite nice ones to do, especially with video as well. Not too long, not too short. I think, yeah, as of yet, the only thing I need to do is the East Midlands trains run. But they're only from Stockport to Manchester, so they're only about 9 minutes. And I could do a freight run, but that's not really top of the list. There's that cool lash up with the 153, the 150 and the 153. That's actually the service we did in one of the other videos. That was a little bit close for comfort, but here we are. This is Manchester Piccadilly. Well, hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. This one goes to Shrewsbury in a couple of hours. Oh no, that's not even this one. That's a TFW service. Yeah, links can be found in all of the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for UK departure boards and the 5% off coupon. Apart from that, say you all and take care. Bye guys.